Once upon a time, in a small village near the forest, there lived a young woman named Misha. Nisha was very tired. Her mind was always full of noise. All day long, different thoughts came and went, and these thoughts made her feel heavy and stuck. She worried a lot about every small choice. She was afraid of making mistakes. Because of these thoughts, her mind was like a storm. She couldn't feel calm. She couldn't sleep well. She even forgot how to move forward. One day, Nisha heard about a faraway village in the plains. People said that a wise old woman lived there. That woman used to be a famous scholar in the city. She had helped many people in her life and had taught them how to quiet the mind. Now she was old. She left the world of books and started living in a simple village surrounded by open fields. Sometimes, she gave advice to visitors. Misha became curious and hopeful. She decided that she must go and meet that old woman. She thought, maybe this wise woman can help me find peace. After many days of a long journey, Nisha reached the village in the plains. When she got there, she saw a small clay house with a thatched roof. On the porch of the house, the old woman was sitting quietly. She looked very peaceful. Misha walked up to her and said softly, "Grandmother, my mind is very loud. I make everything complicated. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old woman slowly looked up and gave a calm smile. She said, "So, you are looking for peace? Then come with me. I will give you a small task." She took Nisha to an open field, where a straight path was marked with white stones. The path was perfectly straight. The old woman pulled out a clean cloth and tied it over Misha's eyes. She said, "Walk this path to the end. It is a straight line. Just walk straight." Misha accepted the challenge. She could not see anything. She lifted her foot, and immediately, her mind began to race. Am I going straight? What if I fall? What if I am wrong? She took one tiny step, then stopped, then thought again. She moved very slowly. She wobbled. She doubted every step. Finally, after a long time, Nisha reached the end. The old woman said, "Stop. You may remove the cloth." Misha pulled off the blindfold. She looked behind her and saw what she had done. She had walked in a crazy, zigzag pattern. She had barely stayed on the path. She looked at the old woman with worry and said, "Grandmother, I failed. The walk was so hard. I was so confused." The old woman nodded and smiled. Then she asked, "That is okay. But tell me, was the path straight?" Misha looked at the white stones and said, "Yes. The path was perfectly straight." The old woman smiled again and said gently, "That is the secret. Something that was always inside you, but you didn't know. The path never changed. It was straight from beginning to end. But your mind turned a simple line into a difficult puzzle. You were not walking the path. You were walking your thoughts. When the mind is quiet, the path is always simple." Slowly, Misha began to understand. This was the peace she was searching for. Peace is not about fixing the path. Peace is about quieting the mind. Misha bowed her head and said softly, "Grandmother, now I understand. The path is simple. It is only my mind that makes it hard." The old woman smiled again. The sun was setting, and the last light touched the ground. Birds were flying back to their nests. Misha started walking back home. But now, she was not the same worried young woman. She had changed. She was peaceful inside, because now she knew how to walk the straight path. If you like the story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story, with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.